plate there, and it's ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Broxton's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs. Ready for another chance. Number 33. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3. And
he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Zach Davies earns his 8th victory of the season.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 15. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Schwarber.
chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runners off for second. Rounder down the line at third. A dive to first. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back. Striding in once again, number 15, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. His prior history versus this arm. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, number 8. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, number 15. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Cubs with their 97th win. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in. So coming to the plate, number 15. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
From the stretch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
out of play.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Now batting, Chris Bryant. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, just you and him. Game yourself.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again. Number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Bryant. Past battles with Matt Whistler, not great. He's 1 for 8. From the belt, the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close.
See it. Drive it like you can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baez is in pursuit, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Next for Cincinnati.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Settling in now, number 33. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, number 15. He singled his last time up. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Bryant. He's up with it. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. How about that? So digging in now, number 15. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a liner.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. 8-2 is how this one ends today. Chicago win for a division-leading 98th time. Christian Friedrich records win number 16 on the season. Diego Urbina. Time to get the weekend started with Friday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Stepping up now, number 15. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Belt rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohannes Solarte. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 15. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.
Get your pitch
Digging in to try it again. Number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Left side, scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, number 15. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. 4-2 the final score tonight. Number 28 earns win number 4 on the season. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Nick Garcia is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another chance. Number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is low, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go. Hey, drive that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out. So he's striding in once again. Stephen Piscotty, a base hit in his first trip.
Stephen Piscotty.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 15. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
One time. Here we go.
And that misses, ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Diaz scoops it up, and now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw gets him at first. Ready for another shot now. Number 15, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Piscotty will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, number 15. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
6-3, the final score today. The Reds, with their 50th team win in this one. Number 30 claims the win out of the pen, his first. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman, number 15.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 18 homers and 72 RBIs. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So not quite enough to get the ball. Matt Wisler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Diego Urbina is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Hunter Pence.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Great recognition. He's looking for...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a quick check at a... Ready for another chance. Number 15. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. In to score, the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now 6-2.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Abraham Trujillo.
This is hit softly to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It's sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Joshua Raines is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joshua Raines.
Number 15 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Digging in once again, number 15. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Number 15.
Ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo ranging into the outfield. He makes the...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Number 50 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar. Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A fastball down near the shoe tops, and there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out.
Here we go.
Digging in, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Striding in once again, number 15. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 15.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Baez has it, and a rather easy first out. Ready once again, number 15. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Joey Votto.
Let it rip right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side.
Hey, big moment. We need
Digging in and looking for more, number 15.
Number 15.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a swing and a ground ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
Going better. Clutch up right here.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Almora. And that ends the inning. One.
Here we go,
Now
guys.
batting, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now a bunt attempt here. But on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now. Number 15. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Come on.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Line score this afternoon.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Number 15 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, get a good one.
Pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Robert Stevenson is going to come.
Now pitching for the Reds.
4-2 the final score today. Robert Stevenson wins his Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Now at the plate, number 15. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. Speared on the dive. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side.
Hey, here we go, big guy.
Digging in to try it again. Number 15. A base hit in his first trip.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 33. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 33.
Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Rodriguez.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, number 15. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
One time, easy right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 19th home run for him on the season. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Milwaukee, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Zach Davies earned his 9th win of the year. Live from the American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Jordan Lyles gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is in the air out to right field. Broxton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman, Josh Harrison.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Scorched to third. Oh, beautiful. To first. Got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Striding in once again, number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Scoop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Forced to settle for 1.
They square one up.
Ready for another chance? Number 15. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Broxton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
For the victorious.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Diego Urbina, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically given up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, he makes the stop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Chop foul to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these. So stepping in, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let's get it. Come on, here we go.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Number 26 for him on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one.
Digging in once again, number 15. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
0-1, here it comes. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Braun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Stepping up to the plate, number 15. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 3 slow roller left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
1 down, 1 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Vince Guthrie.
Here's a high pop-up.
You got it, you got it.
Number 15 is there, 2 down. At the plate, number 15. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Reds get the win on the